They like
NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Darius Garland from Vanderbilt University.
2019, our Cleveland Cavaliers drafted the 6'1", 175-pound point guard from Vanderbilt. He averaged 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists after playing 5 games, right? And the future, well, that was confusing to most Cleveland fans, and mainly because we had drafted a point guard a year before in Collin Sexton. And some even compared this future duo to Dame and CJ. But still, Cleveland fans always asked the question, would this work? And as the year progressed, the Cavs would lose and lose and lose and lose, making all of us question the Collin Sexton and Darius Garland duo. And with Darius Garland's season average being 12 points, it did not make any of the fans keep faith. But we learned that Darius Garland was the most authentic passer that we could potentially have on our team. He was the most natural passing point guard on our roster that season. But we had to ask ourselves, would that be enough? And unfortunately, it was not enough, because when you looked at our team, yes, Darius Garland was a passer, but he only averaged 3 assists that season. And then on top of that, with our offense being so stagnant and ran through Collin Sexton, who was already causing troubles with players like Kevin Love, who just simply wanted the ball more, it just made it even worse and even more notable. In game after game after game, you noticed that his confidence was just not there. But he still showed flashes of his natural born talent to read offenses, to respond off of the pick and rolls, he understood how to create space. I could see flashes of Garland potentially being a special player, and I could tell that he was a project that could and would be special if you develop him right, as well as give him time to develop, which a lot of Cleveland fans know was not our specialty, especially when you had so many fans sit there and say, maybe, just maybe, we should trade Darius Garland. And this season, you can just tell and see Garland gaining his confidence. Every game, you can see how confident he gets in his offense, his passing, and even his defense this season. And I know this is a very short sample size, but honestly, I am bought in on the development of Darius Garland. I want to see where this goes. Even if Darius Garland does not live up to the expectation, I want to give him the time to show us what he truly is, because honestly, some people might say, what if he goes cold? Honestly, in my personal opinion, I want Darius Garland to go through that so he can understand how to get himself out of it, because that is what special players do, right? If Michael Jordan was not able to go through the hassle of understanding how it feels to lose so many games, he wouldn't understand how important it was for him to start winning some championships. You get what I'm saying? And even Brown, when he was in Cleveland, if he wasn't getting thrashed and dogged in his first tenure in Cleveland, he wouldn't truly understand what it meant to try to get some talent on his roster to win one. Like when he lost to the Dallas Mavericks on his first year on the Miami Heat. That loss, a lot of people knew he shouldn't have lost that year. But when LeBron lost that game, you can almost tell that LeBron had another type of vision. LeBron had another type of mindset, and this was a winning mindset because he knew his legacy was on the line. Now, I'm not saying Darius Garland is going to be Michael Jordan. I'm not saying he's going to be LeBron James. But what Darius Garland could be is Darius Garland. And this is why I think Darius Garland on the Cleveland Cavaliers is in a very great situation. Because Darius Garland, like I said before, all throughout this video, is a very authentic passer. Darius Garland is a legitimate point guard, and this is why I feel like him starting at the point guard coming forth is a very great decision, because you can slide Colin Sexton, who is a legitimate scorer, and it's no knock to him, but we can all see when we watch games, anybody who really watched the games, you can tell when Colin Sexton sees that basketball, when he sees that basketball and he sees that rim, he has an attack mindset, and there's no slacking or slander to him. That's just who he is. Colin Sexton is a scorer, and he needs a passer who understands his offense, and Darius Garland. And I think these two players will be the perfect duo if they grow the right way together. Long story short, the Cleveland Cavaliers have in their possession talent that they can legitimately develop. And it is on us to make sure this talent in Darius Garland gets to become the player we want him to be and the player he wants to be, because I truly believe Darius Garland could be a very, very special player for the Cleveland Cavaliers if we give him the trust that he rightfully deserves, because this can only, and I mean can only, help his confidence in him becoming the player we need him to be for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So down in the comments below, let me know how y'all feel about this. Do y'all think Darius Garland could be the future? And if so, what do you think his potential lies? And for more amazing content, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can be a part of the grind. And with that being said, go.
Hey. Motivated all about cash flow, ran it up and ran out of excuses. In the field and we turn into hoopers. For the clip like bonds we shoot. Just like some soldiers we trooping. Step back 3, we hooping. We on house just like Fortnite.